2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What's up, everybody? This is John J. Gaiman on the mic, and we are here one game away from making franchise history. One game away from making it to the conference finals. And we know what we need to do, man. If we beat these guys, we move to the conference finals. If not, we have to go ahead and try to go to Chicago to finish these guys off once and for all. So it's going to be a good one, man. Make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and gear up for a ride, man, as the Chicago Bulls desperately trying to fight for the right to stay in the playoffs. And early on, Cincinnati got themselves a nice little lead brewing. We got a 3-point lead going against the Chicago Bulls as Tyrese Halliburton trying to take it to the cup, but then passes it out. And so trying to get things going again. Tyrese Halliburton, I'm surprised, did not get that field goal to go, but Tyrese getting the free, but he misses it. So here comes Chicago the other way, and another struggle for us. Trying to slow down Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dude has been an absolute problem throughout the course of his series, and it's a huge reason why they even won a game in the first place, is because Giannis has simply gone off thus far. And they even have a chance to take the lead here early as Jusuf Nurkic actually tries to get a little floater to go, but it's not working out for the squad. Ron Valabidi, though, taking a corner jumper. That's good. And we're up 14-11 early as we try to contain the Chicago Bulls offense. They got some guys for sure. It's Brian Horn. He's trying to dribble it at the top of the key. Gets to Zach LaVine at the wing, but misses that one as well. Here comes the Cincinnati Royals. Ron Valabidi! Slam! Dunk, baby! And it's still a close game. Getting it to Valabidi again. He gets a layup, but misses that one. Giannis able to contest. Kobe White the other way. This is going to be a tight battle. This is what it's been for most of the series, aside from game one. As Tyrese Halliburton, he gets it into the post where Michael Porter Jr. is, but he can't finish as well. Bulls will have a chance to take the lead, and they do so as another bucket by Giannis. Not leaving any mercy whatsoever. A bunch of points going to Giannis here early as we get into the post again. Tony Bradley, he's got Lauri Markkanen on him, and he's going to get the easy jumper to go too. And surprisingly, though, both teams doing a very good job shooting the basketball. Both with 71% from the field, but that's a good block for us, though. As here comes Cincinnati going the other way. Josh Green gets it into the post, but then we back it out for a little bit. Trying to get our offense going. Josh Green got some space, though. Bang! Free pointer for Josh Green. And you love to see that, the role players stepping up on both squads. As Henrik Stevenson will try a free as well. That's no good. Giannis going the other way with it as well. He's going to take on Henrik Stevenson before going to the corner when Denzel Valentine is no good. Giannis with the rebound, though. Henrik Stevenson, a phenomenal defender, but did have a chance to guard Giannis Antetokounmpo. Just too big, unfortunately. As it still remains a 4-point game. Giannis in the post again, where Grant Williams is trying to D him up, and we do end up slowing him down this time around. Josh Green, he has some space, trying the pull. Bang! Another jumper, good. As we go into the end of the first quarter, we got ourselves a battle here, man. Neither team giving up much space whatsoever, and you love to see it. This is what playoff basketball truly looks like. We got a 6-point game. Alright, so offensively we're doing pretty good to start off this game, but let's see if we can keep that positive momentum going about giving up a corner free to Lewis Jr. Even though he missed. That's not how we do it, though. We are very fortunate that he ended up missing that, as Jeremy Grant goes coast to coast and draws the foul on Lauri Markkanen and does end up making both free throw as well. With that being said, we also been a little sloppy with the ball as well, as Kobe White takes a corner free. That's good off of the Tyrese Halliburton turnover. And it's down to a 3-point game for the time being, as Lauri Markkanen, he's going to take a free himself. That's no good. There was a fight for the rebound, but we got it. Here comes Cincinnati. Ron Valabidi with another corner jumper and gets that one to go. Nobody can contest that shot as we turn the ball over once again. Chicago with an opportunity now to tie all of a sudden as we're trying to lock up. Zach LaVine at the top of the key. He's going to try to drive downfield, but Lauri Markkanen open for free. And that was too easy for Chicago. They got a 12-4 run going as we're just trying to get ourselves going on this second quarter, but we just haven't been able to do much. And Chicago, they haven't slowed down their scoring that much either. So we got some work to do. Brian Horn at top. Lauri Markkanen gets open again, and it's too easy. Blake Griffin needs to do a much better job of sticking with him, as our defense, usually fuels our offense. So when we have a high amount of scoring like this, it does make me a little bit nervous, in terms of like our offensive capabilities. But we slowed them down a little bit. They're down to 64% from the field, and we get a turnover as well. Here comes Cincinnati, the upper lane. Blake Griffin, who then dribbles it out, gets it to Ron Valabidi, who already gets the double. Malik Beasley open, though, and takes advantage of being neglected on the outside. And it's a 5-point game now. We almost get another turnover as well. A scramble for the ball that Lauri Markkanen gets, as he now passes it back out. Gets it to Brian Horn, a custom recruit, as he passes it to Kobe White, who takes the free. No good. Here comes Cincinnati. He's got space. Tyrese with the green. Bang! And it's almost back up to a double-digit lead. So it looks like Cincinnati has actually settled down here in this second quarter. But they aren't going to give up easily. But it makes it easier for us when we got turnovers the other way. Henrik Stevenson gets that one to go. Now we do get it back up to a double-digit lead. Levi Lewis, he gets blocked from behind, and Ron Valabidi getting the rebound. Here comes Stevenson, pulling up for free himself. No good. Yusuf Nurkic able to get the rebound for Chicago. And here comes the Bulls again. Levi Lewis Jr. in the perimeter, getting it out to Nurkic. He's got Tyrese Halliburton on him, and it's just barbecue chicken. The guard can't do anything to stop Nurkic from bullying on the inside. And now it's back down to single digits, but for how long? It's Josh Green. He had an open free, but can't finish. And Nurkic, he has that takeover badge as well. And Giannis, he's got Tony Bradley on him. That worries me deeply. As Lewis Jr. pulls from free, that's good as well. And it's now a 6-point game, as Stevenson trying to dribble up court, but Denzel Valentine, he gets the steal, gets it out to the corner, back to Giannis. And that's not how we wanted to end this half, but here we are, just trying to take it into the locker room at the very least. Final seconds before we get into the end of this first half, as we got 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Terry dribbling in. We got the dribble to stop, but we get the block. Nurkic gets the lucky rebound, though. And that's how Chicago makes it a 2-point game going into the locker room. It's been a really exciting first half, though. I'll tell you that much. But a very close game. Chicago not laying down quietly here in Cincinnati. Both teams shooting really well, particularly Giannis. He only has 25 points and 7 rebounds in this game. You want to talk about a fighter, Giannis Antetokounmpo, carrying on the Chicago legacy and channeling his inner MJ, refusing to allow his team to get taken out here in the semifinals. As we go ahead, start this second half now. Nurkic gets it out to the perimeter where Zach LaVine is, who dribbles it around, gets it to Kobe White, and Kobe White able to get a nice little dribble drive going, gets it upfield, and it's a tie ball game now. Tyrese looking for a response, gets it out to Blake Griffin, and he misses as well. Chicago with an opportunity to take the lead. Brian Horn, no, but he does at least draw the foul. A couple of free throws coming out for him, and he actually does, and Chicago does have the lead for the time being. But as we turn the ball over once again, as we got an alley-oop to Zach LaVine. Oh my! in the 3-point game all of a sudden that could grow even larger as Zach LaVine pulls for another mid-ranger danger, but it's no good. Here comes Ron Valabiti the other way with it. He gets that one to go. So a 77-76 ball game here as we got still a 3-point game. Halliburton trying to go to the outside with it. 3-point game. Zach LaVine. Oh my! Behind the back. And they just stunning right now as Zach LaVine has really come into his own in this game. And at the perfect time too as we turn the ball over again. Turnovers simply have been an issue as Brian Horn, he goes ahead and gets another turnover and turns that into points. And now it's the Chicago Bulls that are turning around and expanding their lead. A 7-point game now as Levi Lewis Jr. gets it to Brian Horn, who posterizes MPJ. MPJ looking for the response but doesn't like the matchup. He has to pass it out. Josh Green pulling from free, no good. Giannis with the rebound. Here comes the Bulls again. They can make this a double-digit lead. Brian Horn looking to get up, but is fouled by Henrik Stevenson again. And he makes both free throws. And it's still a double-digit lead for the Bulls. As Valentine, he's going to try to pull from the mid-ranger danger. No good, but we turn the ball once again. Turnovers just have been costly. Keep in mind, this is one of the better teams in the NBA when it comes to turning the ball over. We only average 14 turnovers a game at most, and we already are approaching 10 turnovers in this one, so need to do a better job for sure of taking care of the basketball, as it still remains a 10-point game. Grant Williams gets it into the post. Let's get it, baby. And so we still have another chance here. Malik Beasley with a quick jumper. That's no good. We need a defensive stop here for sure. Gotta carry some kind of momentum. Terry gets it in where Nurkic is, and he's able to bully our centers right now. The rebounding has been an issue at times as we go into the end of this third quarter, and it's not been a good look for us whatsoever, man. I don't know what else to do. You know, our offense, you know, has been on fire as Valentine almost gets that one to go, but again, Nurkic with another rebound. He's going back in, but thankfully we finally get a stop. We got a few seconds left though. Josh Green though, he gets the green light at the rim. And that at least cuts it back to a 5-point game for the time being. Gotta get the stop the other way though. Only a couple seconds left, and it's no good. So one more quarter that we have left to play. Let's see what we can do, man. Let's see if we can get it done. Try to close out the Chicago Bulls. Fourth quarter coming very shortly. So let's go ahead and get this fourth quarter underway. And we still got ourselves a 5-point game, man. It's still pretty close, but we gotta play just better defense than that, man. We gotta be better than that going forward. And, you know, if we want to close these guys out, we gotta start getting them clamps going, because along 105 points, now 107, you know, through not even like a full, like, 4-quarter game, that's just not going to get the job done. And Chicago, they, you know, got to give them credit. They are fighting for their lives as they're going to get another bucket, or at least an almost bucket. Ron Valabiti actually had the foul. You know, the defensive effort just not there for Cincinnati today, as maybe they're taking their home field advantage just a little bit, you know, too much for granted. But we do finally get the stop. Now we're trying to go the other way with it. Ron Valabiti taking on Brian Horn. He's a baby though, and we take it into the post. Easy money, easy money. And it's still a 5-point game. Let's see if we can get another stop on defense now. Giannis gets a screen, trying to roll downhill. Got Valabiti on him, but he gets the block though. Giannis with the rebound though, going the other way with it. Royals scrambling all over the place, dribbling to the hoop again. Zach LaVine doesn't make it though. We get that rebound that we need. Beasley the other way. Green, let's go, baby. 2-point game, man. And it's going down to the final wire. Less than 5 minutes left in this game. And it could go either way still. You love to see it. This is playoff basketball at its finest. We got a 115 to 114 ball game. A 3-point shot that's no good. Ron Valabiti the other way and doesn't make the layup, but does get his own rebound though. And the Royals do take the lead for the time being. 116-115. Giannis pulling up. No good though. Here comes Cincinnati. Tyrese, he gets a green light right at the mid-ranger danger. He's been having himself a nice day. 18 points and 16 assists. As Levine, he's going to try to take a corner three. That's good. Leaving too much space. Cannot leave that guy. All of these guys are capable of scoring, and we turn the ball over again. A devastating turnover potentially as Levine gets it to Nurkic and gets the Chicago Bulls the lead. Only 3.5 minutes left to play as Chicago looking to extend the lead. Gets a Kobe White, but badly misses. Here comes the Royals once again as we get it to Michael Porter Jr., who gets the green light and also gets the foul as well. That's absolutely huge for us. As we get down to this final minute and a half, we miss a layup for Tyrese Halliburton. Chicago trying to pull up. Brian Horn, he's blocked by Valabiti. Here comes Tyrese, pulling up, misses. And here comes Chicago again, 128 to 127 here, as Giannis playing hero ball a little bit, taking it to the cup and slams it down. 3-point game now. He has 41 points in this performance as Valabiti actually gets blocked by Giannis as well. Going the other way, Kobe White with the free, no good, but Nurkic gets the rebound. And it's now a 2-possession game. And desperately looking for a response. Malik Beasley pulling from free. That's no good. Now we desperately need to stop, but we can't get back the other way in time though. And just Cincinnati falling apart in the most crucial moment of the game. And now we have to chuck threes at this point. And you know, when we have to force shots, that's not a good look for us whatsoever. As Kobe White, we are forced to foul. Valabiti with his 4th, and that gets him into the bonus. One more shot for the memes, but we just couldn't get it going in the final seconds. And, you know, allowing 136 points, that's not how we want to do things whatsoever. As they get another bucket as well. Chicago going to end up pulling away. They're going to win this one by a final score of 139 to 127. And the Chicago Bulls are going to go ahead, and they are actually going to live on when it's all said and done. We'll have a game 6 in Chicago. Let's go ahead and check out the stats for our guys going forward. Alright, man, so checking out the box score for us here, and you know, it was a lot of points scored both ways. Ron Valabiti led the way for us. He had 26 points, 8 rebounds, a steal, and 2 blocks. Also had contributions from Malik Beasley, who dropped 19. Halliburton with 18. Blake Griffin with 15. Josh Green ended up dropping 14 points. Halliburton actually had a double-double. I just noticed that as well. Michael Porter Jr. had 13 points, 7 rebounds. Grant Williams even came in with 10. However, the Bulls, we just could not stop the Bulls offense whatsoever, and it was led by Giannis Antetokounmpo, who seemed like he did everything. 14 points, 16 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. He was a monster and definitely showed he was the best player on the court at all times. Kobe White dropped 22. Nurkic actually had a double-double with 21 points and 16 boards. Warren Markkanen had 16 points. Zach LaVine had 13. Brian Horn had 12. And the Bulls end up winning Game 5. So Game 6, and this time we'll have to go to Chicago. So it might be a little bit tougher to win on the road, but some of that we're going to have to do in order for us to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Should be a good one, so make sure you smash that like button for me, as well as hit subscribe if you do happen to be brand new, and like what you see here on the channel. This is John J Gaming on the mic signing off, but hoping you're all having a good one. Take care, everybody.